Hello, gents. Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. In the intricate tapestry of human behavior, the Sigma male emerges as a captivating anomaly, a figure defined by his fierce individuality, deep introspection, and an unwavering commitment to authenticity. As we venture into the realms of his unique perspective, we embark on an exploration of 10 perplexing phenomena that leave the Sigma male scratching his head in bemusement. We peel back the layers to understand why these aspects of society fail to resonate with his unconventional spirit. Join us as we navigate through the complexities of the Sigma male's world, where personal integrity and genuine connection reign supreme amidst a landscape dominated by fleeting trends and societal expectations. Number 1. Group selfies. The idea of taking multiple selfies in a group setting just feels unnatural and forced to a Sigma male. Imagine this. You're at a party, enjoying a deep conversation about the meaning of life, and suddenly someone yells, "Selfie time!" Before you know it, you're squished between people you barely know, trying to fit your face into a tiny frame, while someone is saying, "Come on, look happier." To a Sigma male, this is like being asked to perform an impromptu dance routine in the middle of a quiet library. The whole process feels contrived, like everyone is putting on their best "I'm having so much fun" face for the camera rather than actually enjoying the moment. And don't get started on the retakes. "Oh no, my face or hair wasn't right. Let's try that again, but this time with the flash. Wait, did we all look at the camera?" It's like a never-ending cycle of forced smiles and awkward poses. For a Sigma male, the true magic of a moment is in the genuine connections and conversations, not in capturing a perfectly staged photo to prove it happened. The idea of needing photographic evidence to validate social interactions just doesn't compute. It's as if the spontaneous joy of the event is being held hostage by the dreaded group selfie mandate. Number 2. The fear of living alone. The fear of living alone and the need for constant companionship feels foreign to a Sigma male who thrives on independence and solitude. To him, the idea of being scared to live solo is as puzzling as being afraid of having too much chocolate. Living alone is not a dreaded fate, but a cherished freedom. He relishes the autonomy it brings. No need to compromise on which Netflix series to binge or worry about someone else's dirty dishes piling up. For a Sigma male, solitude is a time for self-reflection, creativity, and recharging his mental batteries. He finds joy in his own company and doesn't understand why anyone would fear it. The constant need for social interaction and reassurance from others seems like an exhausting way to live. The notion of always having someone around to validate his existence or keep him entertained just doesn't resonate. Instead of fearing the quiet, he embraces it. He sees his alone time as a canvas for personal growth and exploration. Whether he's diving into a new book, tinkering with a hobby, or simply enjoying the silence, living alone is his paradise. He doesn't need a crowd to feel complete. He's perfectly content with his own thoughts and pursuits. The Sigma male doesn't see solitude as loneliness. He sees it as an opportunity to be fully himself without distractions or obligations. So while others might be anxiously looking for a roommate or a partner to fill the silence, he's busy savoring the freedom and peace that come with living life on his own terms. Number 3. Reality TV shows. The appeal of reality TV shows and the emotional investment in scripted conflicts bewilders a Sigma male. Watching people argue over who drank the last bit of orange juice or backstab their so-called best friend for a bit of screen time feels like diving headfirst into a sea of unnecessary drama. It's like willingly stepping into a circus where everyone is competing to be the most outrageous clown. Reality TV thrives on exaggerated emotions and contrived situations. But to a Sigma male, this just seems bizarre. Why would anyone spend hours of their life getting worked up over who got a rose or who's been voted off the island? The concept of getting emotionally invested in these clearly manufactured scenarios is as puzzling as trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. For him, real life has enough genuine challenges and authentic emotions without needing a scripted spectacle. The idea of tuning in every week to watch strangers bicker over trivial matters, or to see who can outcry the other in a fit of crocodile tears, feels like an exercise in futility. He'd much rather engage in meaningful activities or watch something that enriches his mind and spirit. So while the rest of the world may be glued to the latest reality show drama, a Sigma male is probably off somewhere reading a book, having a stimulating conversation, or simply enjoying the peace and quiet far away from the TV. Before we jump to our next point, I want to thank everyone for being part of this journey. Your support, subscriptions, and engagement are priceless. Please keep spreading the word and encouraging others to join us. Every interaction counts. I appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button to join the family. At number 4, waking them up from sleep. Being abruptly woken up from sleep without a compelling reason feels intrusive and disrespectful to a Sigma male. He treasures his sleep as a sacred time for recharging and detests any unnecessary interruptions. To him, it's not just about losing sleep. It's about having his personal space and peace invaded. The Sigma male can't fathom why anyone would think it's okay to disrupt his dreams for trivial matters, like asking where the remote is or sharing a random thought that could easily wait until morning. It's like declaring a state of emergency because you can't find your left sock. He values his rest because it's a crucial part of maintaining his independence and well-being. And don't even think about waking him with anything less than a real emergency. If the house isn't on fire or someone's not in dire need, it can wait. The idea of someone barging in with, "I couldn't sleep, so I thought we could chat," is enough to make him consider installing soundproof doors and blackout curtains. His need for undisturbed sleep is not just about avoiding crankiness the next day, it's about preserving his personal sanctuary. To a Sigma male, respecting his sleep is respecting his boundaries. So unless it's a matter of life and death, let him sleep peacefully and dream undisturbed. Number 5, online dating ritual. Navigating the rituals and protocols of online dating apps feels like a detached and artificial way to connect with others to a Sigma male. The whole swipe left, swipe right routine can seem more like a game than a genuine search for connection. It's as if dating has turned into a bizarre shopping experience, where people are reduced to a handful of photos and a catchy tagline. For a Sigma male, the idea of crafting the perfect profile, strategizing the best opening lines, and deciphering emojis feels more like a chore than an adventure. The endless stream of messages that often don't go beyond, "Hey, how's it going?" can be mind-numbing. The small talk that dominates these interactions rarely leads to the deep, meaningful conversations he craves. He finds it strange how people can decide whether they're interested in someone based on a few curated snapshots and a brief bio. The notion that compatibility can be determined by an algorithm seems almost laughable. It's like trying to find your soulmate in a sea of digital noise, where everyone is projecting their best and often most unrealistic selves. To him, meaningful connections are built through shared experiences and authentic interactions, not through a series of digital exchanges that often lack depth. He longs for the days when meeting someone happened organically, perhaps through a mutual interest or a spontaneous conversation at a coffee shop, rather than through a meticulously curated profile and a scripted chat. Number 6, corporate ladder climbing. The relentless pursuit of climbing the corporate ladder at any cost seems counterintuitive to a Sigma male. He's baffled by the endless scramble for promotions, titles, and corner offices, often accompanied by office politics and backstabbing. To him, the idea of sacrificing personal values, well-being, and genuine connections just to inch up a rung or two on the career ladder is mind-boggling. He finds it strange how some people can spend so much energy maneuvering through corporate hierarchies, often putting on a different face for the boss and another for their colleagues. It's almost like watching a never-ending soap opera where the plot revolves around power plays and strategic alliances. The Sigma male just doesn't see the appeal. He values authenticity and integrity over playing the game and doesn't understand why anyone would want to spend their life in a never-ending race for status. Moreover, the Sigma male is often driven by passion and purpose rather than prestige and paychecks. He's more interested in doing meaningful work that aligns with his values and makes a real difference. The thought of getting stuck in a cycle of constant striving for the next big title, often at the expense of personal fulfillment and happiness, feels like a trap. In a world where success is often measured by how high you can climb, the Sigma male measures it by how true you can stay to yourself. He's not against ambition, but he prefers it to be directed towards something genuinely rewarding, rather than just another notch on the corporate belt. Number 7. Online influencers. Understanding why people follow and emulate online influencers with curated personas is challenging to a Sigma male. He finds it baffling how influencers, who often present highly edited versions of their lives, manage to attract millions of followers who hang on their every word and purchase products they endorse without a second thought. To him, it's like buying into a well-marketed illusion. The Sigma male is all about authenticity, and the influencer culture often feels like the opposite of that. Watching someone pretend their life is perfect, always filled with exotic vacations, flawless outfits, and perfectly plated meals, can feel more like a fairy tale than reality. He can't comprehend why so many people are invested in these carefully constructed narratives where every post is a potential ad and every moment seems staged for maximum engagement. It's not that he's against people sharing their lives online. It's the inauthenticity that gets to him. The constant product placements, the endless hashtags, and the sponsored content make it hard to see where the person ends and the brand begins. He wonders why anyone would want to emulate someone who's essentially living in a digital commercial. For him, the idea of following someone's life for style tips or life hacks feels strange, especially when those tips are often unrealistic or unattainable for the average person. The Sigma male would rather carve his own path than try to replicate someone else's highlight reel. So while others might be busy refreshing their feeds to see the latest influencer posts, he's more likely to be out living his life on his own terms, without the filter and without the followers. The allure of following a carefully curated persona just doesn't make sense to him. He's too busy being genuinely himself. Number 8. Self-help books. The belief in self-help books as transformative tools rather than individualized experiences is a puzzle to a Sigma male. It's like thinking you can learn to fly by reading a book about birds. Interesting concept, but not quite practical. Sure, self-help books promise to unlock the secrets to success, happiness, and inner peace, but to him, they often oversimplify the complexities of human experience. Imagine shelves lined with titles like "Become a Millionaire in 30 Days" or "Unlock Your Perfect Life Now." It's as if every problem in life can be solved with a catchy title and a step-by-step guide. To a Sigma male, this approach feels a bit like trying to fix a broken car engine with a YouTube tutorial. It might work for some, but it's not exactly a one-size-fits-all solution. He values personal growth and learning, but he believes that true transformation comes from introspection, experience, and sometimes a healthy dose of trial and error. The idea that someone can read a book and suddenly become a completely different person overnight seems as likely as winning the lottery without buying a ticket. It's not that he dismisses the wisdom or insights that self-help books can offer. He just believes that each person's journey is unique and cannot be neatly packaged into a 200-page manual. Real growth to him involves embracing challenges, learning from mistakes, and finding one's own path, not following someone else's formula for success. So while others might be stocking up on the latest self-help bestsellers, he's likely to be trusting his own instincts and forging his own way forward. After all, in the grand adventure of life, he prefers to navigate by the stars of his own intuition rather than relying on someone else's map. Number 9. Pop culture trivia. Memorizing and discussing trivial details about pop culture phenomena seems like an unproductive use of mental energy to a Sigma male. He can't quite wrap his head around the fascination with who wore what at the latest awards show or the intricate backstory of a minor character on a popular TV series. To him, it's like people are devoting precious brain cells to a cosmic black hole of useless information, while others might be excitedly debating the latest plot twist in a reality show or the romantic entanglements of fictional characters. The Sigma male is more likely to be pondering deeper questions or engaging in discussions that stimulate his intellect. The idea of getting worked up over the latest celebrity breakup or the hidden meanings in a pop song's lyrics feels frivolous and frankly a bit exhausting. It's not that he's a complete killjoy, he just prefers his entertainment without the obsessive fanfare. He enjoys a good movie or a catchy song as much as the next person, but he doesn't feel the need to dissect every detail and keep up with every gossip tidbit. It's like choosing to read the Cliff's Notes version instead of diving into an endless series of fan theories and debates. In his world, conversations are more enriching when they move beyond the surface-level chatter of pop culture. He values discussions that challenge his thinking and expand his horizons. So while the rest of the world might be buzzing about the latest viral sensation or the plot holes in the newest blockbuster, he's content to let that noise pass him by, focusing instead on what truly sparks his curiosity and passion. Number 10. Gossip culture. Participating in and deriving entertainment from gossip about others' lives feels invasive and unproductive to a Sigma male. He sees gossip culture as the ultimate spectator sport where everyone's a player but no one's really winning. It's like watching a never-ending soap opera where the plot revolves around who did what to whom and who's secretly feuding with whom. To him, spending time dissecting other people's personal lives and spreading rumors is about as appealing as trying to juggle flaming torches. It's risky, and someone's likely to get burned. The idea of getting swept up in conversations that revolve around someone else's misfortunes or scandalous behavior seems like a waste of valuable brain power and emotional energy. He'd much rather engage in meaningful conversations or activities that actually contribute something positive to his life or the lives of others. The thought of sitting around analyzing someone's wardrobe choices or speculating about their relationship status is about as stimulating as watching paint dry, and not even in a cool, artistic way. In a world where gossip seems to be currency, the Sigma male opts for richer investments. He values authenticity and genuine connections over the superficial buzz of who's in or out this week. So while others might be busy swapping stories and stirring the pot, he's likely off pursuing his passions or enjoying meaningful interactions that add real value to his life. Thanks for watching, gents. See you in our next video. Bye for now, and God bless.